This is Pierre Vidacourt working at Planet Technologies. What is the main resistance you had during your change management projects? In general, what are the main characteristics? For me, it's probably we already did it this way. So why would it change? Why will we change? So that reminds me of a story that I think I talked about in another video, but I just want to focus on this one that explain how the culture um, is really continuing during years, even if the people at first who build the culture are not there anymore, and how it can be dangerous because we all know that digital transformation is often a matter of changing the culture because we don't do things like we did in the past. So this story is it's not a story, it's a study made by scientists, and they put five monkeys in a cage. They put a ladder, and on the top of the ladder they put bananas. And every time the monkeys were trying to get access to the bananas, to grab the bananas, they will spray cold water. So the monkeys went down and they understood their lesson. And after a while, they took out one monkey and put a brand new one. And of course, the brand new one tried to climb the ladder to get some bananas, and he was bitten by the other monkeys who knew that they were going to be sprayed if he did that. And they did this experiment, uh, taking out one initial monkey after the other, and at the end there were only five monkeys who have never been sprayed. And when a new monkey was coming into the cage, trying to grab the bananas, the other monkeys will beat him without knowing why. That's the story. So sometimes you're saying we always did like that, but if you don't understand the meaning, if somebody doesn't explain it along the way, what is the purpose, then you're not able to change the culture because you don't understand it. You don't understand where it's coming from, and you don't think about it. And when people are telling you, we always did like that, and you know that you need to change, then you need to go to the root cause and let them understand that maybe it was valid in the past, but it's not anymore. And it takes time, it takes tenacity. Change management is about tenacity. It takes explanation, it takes vision, but really it takes some time to explain that basic story that explains how people are reacting. People are human, and a lot of time, the change management, it's all about psychology. You need to understand people. It's not easy because it's easier to understand technology than people because they're so diverse. And but there's some pattern like trying to understand the root cause why people are saying it has always been like that. So why would we change? And it's not very valid just to hurt them saying because you have to change. You also need to make them understand where it's coming from and what is the vision and why are they doing things that way today, so they better understand the history of their reaction, and it's better for you to help them to change. It's not easy. You need to find, let's say, around 20% of people who buy your story, who buy the change. So then people will start to follow. So you remember the bell curve, but it works. And it's hard at the beginning. You might feel people won't change because you have a lot of resistance. But doing this methodology, trying to understand the root cause of why they don't want to change, explaining how culture is built and why, what is your vision, and why it's important for them, and reassuring them it's not a big deal to change, that will lead you to success. If you're persistent, if you really stick to it, even if you see that people are not changing, even if you want them to change, it takes time. So hope it was helpful.